matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So USC's offense will start this game off with the football. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Snagged out of the air. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Lawson. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Johnson. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Second down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high.
There he goes. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Ducks are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Nice move to pick up yardage. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Toss sweep right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be. To
the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from...
Breaks into the open. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Pulls it, fired complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Fires to the big fella. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Power football with the run. Past the first down marker and still running. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. To the air on second down. Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Oregon! Fitted in the window for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
one of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of stay. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the single back. Creates a little room. Shows him the stiff arm. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. It's complete on the right side. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
USC, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete downfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after he got popped out.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off play action. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's at the 40, at the 20, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Nebraska.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Quickly out to the tight end. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
The Ducks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to throw on third and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking left. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Gives it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll go to the air on third and short. Oh, they're after him. On his feet at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Wants to fire on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
At the 18. And first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Southern Cal! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing. Second down, they'll go to the air.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Smith takes the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Ducks will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. The inside handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, USC! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turned. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick release by the QB. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kick is in the air. Cradles it at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Back to pass. Bears the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. Got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
The Trojans line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. There he goes! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. A strike downfield. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. He leaves it with his back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. A 1st down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And now they take the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now on 1st down from the 40.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And you talk about catching the defense sleeping. They did not think they were going to throw it to the fullback. He breaks loose, wide open for the huge gain. Nice play by the big man.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got it back on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job.
Breaks into the open. Quick with the spin move. Running through contact. The 20. The tag. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You know they love their track in Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he has open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes a man miss. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Lawson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.